Welcome to the ultimate guide to beach buggy racing. Today I'll teach you all the tricks and secrets to become a pro player, from how to get a head start, to which car and character to choose, where to spend your gems, and how to make the most out of every race. If you watch this entire video, you'll never race the same way again. So here we are in beach buggy racing to teach you all the tricks you need, my king. The first thing every player must master is the jump. Goodbye, start of the race. It seems simple, but perfect timing can give you several meters of advantage. And that's how it's done. There goes the countdown, 3, 2, 1. Here come the 3 dots. You count 1, 2, 3 and quickly press the booster button to start. My bro, let's try again. The countdown starts. There you go, that was quick. You have to practice a lot, and little by little you'll get it in every race. TEX. Now guys, it's no use having a good start if you don't have a powerful car. The mistake many players make is upgrading everything little by little. But the best thing to do is invest in a single car and take it to the maximum level. And I recommend starting by buying the Grimrod, my bro, and upgrading it and taking it to the maximum level until you turn it into this beast. Why? Well, for me, the Grimrod is one of the best cars to do easy and quick drifts. And also because it has good speed and good acceleration. That will help you a lot in different races. But if you don't like the Grimrod, then the second option is the Rock Stomper. And also keep upgrading it to the maximum level until you turn it into this beast that looks really cool and stands out. This car is a little heavy, but that actually helps a lot. And on different maps. It's that it has such huge tires that you can go through swamps like it's nothing, and goes smashing through everything along the way without losing speed, because the durability this car has is really brutal. So these are the 2 cars. You can see them. You can choose the one you like the most. Well, those are my recommendations to be able to win practically every race. And of course, it's not enough to just have the car, bro. You also need a character that makes a difference. Each of these has special abilities, but if you want to win practically every race, for me, the best is Zeppelin, because his off-the-ropes power, bro, is indestructible. And, well, another character I also recommend is Roxy Roller. When you're starting out, you only have 2 options. Win them in story mode, or you can also buy them for 200 gems. But I don't think you'll reach 200 gems. But if you want to buy it when you start this game, well, I'm going to show you how to earn a lot of these gems without spending real money. I'm telling you, most people want Zippo because when you activate his power, you're practically indestructible and you can send everyone flying. You can get hit by a ton of powers and you won't die, bro. If you're a guy, you'll probably like Zippo. If you're a girl, you'll like Roxy Roller. Both of them have the best powers in the game, and you'll easily win all the races. Now with your character and cars ready, you need coins to keep upgrading them and take them to the max level. Here, I'll show you the fastest way to farm money without wasting too much time. And well, the first thing you have to do is claim your daily reward, because here, you're definitely going to get some coins. If you're new, you might even get a free car. You can also get gems. And I just won 200 coins right now. If you're a pro player, you can also give it a try. Complete daily challenges to earn plenty of coins, especially on day 7. However, remember, they can be a bit tough. When you're just starting out, what I recommend the most to earn a lot of coins is to play the story mode and win race after race as you progress through the story mode. And they start paying you more, like for example, here they pay you 300, and if you keep progressing, it increases. Because for example, in the last one, in the Bad Bunny event, they pay you up to 1,500 per race. And what if you manage to upgrade your car to 1,000 horsepower? You can also take advantage of the short races and race on one of the shortest maps there is, which would be Fiesta Village. And you choose your 1,000 horsepower car, and when you win, they also give you a good amount of coins, which is another way you can take advantage to earn a lot of coins. There are the championships. If you have chosen Grimrod or Rock Stomper at the end of the championships, you get Coco Loco, who can actually give you up to 20,000 coins. And that way, you can keep earning a lot of money to buy and keep playing, upgrading your car. And now let's also talk about another way to improve things, which are gems. Well, basically, gems are used to buy different boosters. When you start, some boosters will appear locked here, and they'll also be useful to you to buy characters if you don't want to play through story mode and just buy them right away. But how do we earn gems? Well, for now, the only way to earn gems is by winning all the races. As you can see, you earn a gem per race. You can also take advantage of doing the achievements. There are some achievements that are really easy, like for example, painting a car, which can be done really quickly. For example, win with a chicken on your face. Find an Easter egg that's already available on my channel, and you can find the 10 Easter eggs hidden throughout the whole game. You'll be able to win all those gems, but I'm going to show you what's really worth investing in. First, the first thing you have to do, my king, is buy this power, the Cop Insanity. You absolutely have to buy this power. With your first 50 gems, another power that's also really useful is Confusion. If you're in last place, this power can help you a lot. And if you manage to get 200 gems, you can buy Roxy Roller. Why? Because it's more likely that you'll get to the SIPO event faster. Because the SIPO event only has 3 bosses, and you can unlock it for free, but Roxy still gets unlocked much later. So I recommend that you buy Roxy, and SIPO will be given to you for free no matter what. But if you manage to get 200 gems before reaching SIPO, you can buy it too. Because with this, bro, you're going to get a lot of wins. Now let's talk about boosters, guys. A lot of people use them wrong, and that's why they lose races. Here I'm going to tell you how to use them in the best way, when to activate them, and if you have SIPO, how to use him in the best way. To become a pro player, this beach buggy racing has a peculiar feature, which is that the boosters you get are random. That's why I'm telling you, if you're just starting out, buy the Police Insanity. It's more likely to show up so you can become a pro player. Normally, in this game, when you're already in first place, you get a power-up, which is the shield, and honestly, save the shield. Because you never know when they're going to send you a bunch of death skulls. So use the power of the shield wisely, because it's going to help you a lot. In case you want to use other powers, then you can start saving them there. The power of SIPO. I usually use the power of SIPO almost at the end of the race, to be able to get a good advantage. Because sometimes you use the power of SIPO in the middle of the race and they start sending you a bunch of powers. When you're in first place, if you don't have a shield, you might lose it. Now's the time to use the power of SIPO to get a good lead and take off toward the field. What happened there? That shortcut was totally fine, but it doesn't matter. Now let's talk about the boosters, guys. A lot of people use them wrong and lose races because of that. But here I'm going to teach you some tricks that might help you. And also, if you have this character, SIPO, so you can be a champion and win every possible race. And, well, so you don't lose for not even making an inch. Well, to start the power-ups here in Beach Buggy Racing. In this version, you get a Leoton, allowing you to have any power. That's why I'm telling you, buy the Insanity Cop, because it's more likely you'll get it, and you can become the champion. One peculiarity of this game is that when you're usually in first place, you get full shields, it's hard. You're going to get a power like Nitro or some other speed power. Normally, you'll get shields and that kind of power. The power of SIPO, you can use it when you don't have any other option, like for example, right now. So you don't lose your first place. Since the power of SIPO is indestructible against any enhancer, in this case, I got the shield and used the power of SIPO to protect myself. If you get a shield, bro, don't waste it for nothing. Do you know why? Because it's more likely that you'll start getting only death skulls and you could lose. So, you won't always get the same powers. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But when you're in first, the shield is always there. With that, you'll truly become a champion on every track. Now, something that makes a difference. What sets the pros apart from the rookies are the shortcuts that are in each of our maps. If you want to know all the shortcuts, I have a video on my channel where I show all those shortcuts so you can have them. It's one of the most viewed videos on the channel, so go check it out. But here I'm going to show you some shortcuts that are really worth it. The Shark Harbor map is a map you're going to repeat a lot, so I'm going to show you quickly. The shortcut on this map, well, not just any shortcut, but the shortcut that's really worth it. There are two here, but the one that's really worth it is this one by the shark. Yes, because it's going to get you ahead. A lot of ground with the second shortcut that's coming up. Honestly, it doesn't help much, so let's go for another one. Little map. Well, just to let you know, I'm not going to show bugs because you can look for bugs on other channels that will help you too. Here, I'm only going to teach you how to win legally. In this little jungle map, the shortcut that's really worth it is this one from the Ninja Turtles. Nothing else. You just have to try to grab it really well so you can do it perfectly and not lose in the race. You can keep practicing because getting it right feels great. There's another shortcut here, which is to be better. In fact, you have to be a real pro player to be able to grab it, but it doesn't really help much. Another map that also has a really awesome shortcut and that you should practice is the one here with the little penguins. The first shortcut is this one, but normally you need a car like the Rock Stompers so you don't lose speed in this lake. But actually, I don't want to talk to you about this shortcut. I want to tell you about this shortcut that for me is really one of the most awesome shortcuts in the game because they can take you from last place to first place in just a matter of seconds and gain a huge advantage. It might not work for you when you're just starting out, but if you practice that shortcut and nail it, you'll win races really fast. And we also have another awesome shortcut in Fire and Ice. And on this little map right here, you'll find the Ice Bear No Geyser shortcut. Honestly, this shortcut is awesome. It's just that sometimes it can mess you up. But if you do it right, it might help you get such a huge advantage that the other racers won't even know. What happened? They're going to think you're Hagel. And just like those shortcuts, does each of your maps have something special that can help you? As I mentioned, there's a video where I did the shortcuts for each of these and some tricks that can help you become a pro player in Beach Boogie. And a very important detail when you're just starting out in this game is that you have unlimited tickets. These tickets are used to let you run races, one per race. But what's the problem? If you lose a race, you're really going to be in trouble because look, every time you play, you use one up. Before, they used to give you 8 tickets, but now those bandits have reduced the number of tickets to 6. I don't know why they did that, but my king, I'm going to show you a little trick here. So you don't lose your tickets and you can have more hours of gameplay in Beach Boogie racing and keep playing for more hours. And what is that trick? Look, if you're losing the race, or it's already lost, or you see that everyone passes you in the last minute, pause it. And what are you going to do? Start over? And here it says a message, no tickets required when restarting from pause. So you start over again. If you see that your car isn't performing well, you can get an upgrade for 2 gems. In some races it's necessary, in others it's not. It's just a matter of restarting, starting from scratch, and doing much better. So there's that little trick for you, so you don't waste your tickets for nothing and have plenty of chances to win a race. But be careful when you hit exit event, because here you'll get the message. If you leave this event, you'll lose your entry ticket, and then we won't have 5 anymore, but only 4 every time we race, 1 will be used up. And, well, the same thing happens if you lose your tickets. You can buy it by watching a video, but right now I don't have internet, and you can also recharge it for 5 gems. Like I said, don't waste your gems for nothing. Gems are limited. Once you've completed everything, you won't get any more gems. And finally, some tips if you're just starting out. In Beach Buggy racing, like I mentioned before, jumping is very important. And it's more likely that at the beginning of the game, you'll only get res in Beach Buggy. As a car, once you get your second car, whether it's the green road or the Rock Stomper. It's going to be very important. My advice, that you upgrade those cars. Also, don't forget to use all the shortcuts you have available in the game. As I already mentioned, I have an exclusive video about that. Don't forget as well, my king, try to use the power of the police, insanity, when you have your gems. Another important tip, during the race, try to crash less and try to do insanity drifts. And what if from the start you have this character and you can start winning your first races? The power of the res, you usually have to use it in situations. Short ones, for example, here. Because if the runners come from behind, they're going to burn out. And the power of the res in this version has a function makes them slower and burns them out. Just like Leilani's power. Also, she's a good runner until you get the Saipo, who is the all-powerful runner. And like that, my bro, with all these details, little by little, you'll go from an average player to a true bro. And before we finish, if you have the chance to buy a premium car and the premium cars, which ones are they? They are the Reno, Grand Prix, Kilowatt, and Whole Shot. If you have the money to buy them, because these can only be obtained with real money, my best recommendation is that you buy the Whole Shot. For me, it's the most overpowered of all the cars in this version. And there you have it. With these tricks, you now have the ultimate guide to the beach doogie race. If you know any shortcut or trick that I didn't mention, write it in the comments to help the community. And that way, help other pros become pro players and the best racers in beach buggy racing. And now, go out and win all your races, my king, and become the king of the track. That's it. Here, I'm going to leave you some recommended videos so you can go watch them and keep having fun. Super cool, and well, I'm saying goodbye. See you next time. Bye, Fee.